Johnny, welcome back to another edition of Running the Bases. I'm your host, Michael Garaffa, joined by Ryan Blank, Nick Nath, Marco Peralta, unfortunately not able to join us today. Welcome to the season finale of Season 3 of Running the Bases. We have been here now for 3 whole seasons. Wow, is it unbelievable. I am beyond excited for the upcoming season. We are going to be bringing so many cool things to the channel. We will be talking about that at the end of the show today. But today, we wrap up Season 3 with preparation for the regular season. We've been preparing for the regular season for weeks now, but we've been speaking about it, teasing about it for weeks. This is our regular season prediction show. These guys have done so much work. We have compiled over 100 predictions for the regular season. It was time-consuming, but it was so much fun. We are going to have something riding on this. I personally think that we should, the winner buys the loser a T-shirt. That's just my thing. I don't know. Or we can pitch in and do, maybe $20 a piece. I think that also could be fair because I think we only did 30. So I think we can amp this up to 20. We'll figure that out afterwards. We're not going to say that on the air, but we will eventually announce what our official wager is. I feel like Marco should be able to weigh in, but unfortunately he's not. So we are really excited for today. Today is going to be just a great show. Every time we do predictions, it's fun. We always get excited. We get amped up, and I can't wait.
And we get argumentative very quick against you.
Last year, I was going to say first of all, it was the last show we ever did in person together was our regular season predictions. But
that was you opened yourself up to just getting mauled by a bear. It was like you're being fed into a den of lions. Holy moly.
That was probably the most controversial show we've ever done, and I take credit for having a lot of really bad takes. I would like to say I've grown a little bit.
No. Like Walker Buehler, not a controversial show. That wasn't controversial. Nothing controversial was said. It was just your stupidity got you mauled by the lions that are Nick, Marco, and myself.
Hey, it's okay. I think that these predictions are going to be very good. I think they're fair, and I think you guys will probably agree with them.
So over under, how many times do Nick and I step away from the screen?
I'm gonna go 2.
Honestly, I'm gonna say once. I think there's one division in particular that I did that I was really blown away because I did say in the last show that I have a little system that I'm doing for making these predictions. I'm blown away with some of the surprising talent for that division. And I think that, Ryan, you're going to like some of the predictions I have, too, just in general. So I think that this is going to be a good show.
I'm calling it now.
We'll have to wait and see.
Watch it.
We'll have to wait and see. There were definitely a lot of surprises divisionally.
Watch. He's going to put the Indians in 5th, Tigers in 4th, and Royals in 3rd to get us brownie points.
He's going to do White Sox, Twins, Royals, Indians, Tigers.
I don't know. We'll see. But I will say none of the division winners are surprises. I will say that. None of them are surprises. So that won't be a problem.
Oh, he's going to be like, gotcha. And pick the Mets.
Yeah, we'll see about that one. All righty. So let's get into it. We are starting off with divisional predictions. We are going hard into these divisional predictions with first all the way through 5th. When I tell you hardcore, this is hardcore, where we are predicting who's going to finish 4th. Ryan, you're already ruining it. That's not the point. I mean, we'll go one at a time. I'll handle it. Okay.
Oh, fine. So, you handle it. You're being so tedious with it, if I'm being quite honest.
I'm very particular. I'm very particular. To be fair, I did also sort this out before the show, and Ryan still did it anyway. So
No. No, I thought you wanted me to actually just open it all up and then go team by team there. I'm sorry.
No.
That I'm not as tedious as you.
One box at a time. I'll open it for you guys. You don't need to worry about it. So we are going to go in the order of me, Nick, and Ryan for making these predictions, as that's how we are in the spreadsheet. That's the order of spreadsheet that we're doing from now on is just me, Nick, Ryan, and Marco, because that's what it was in the predictions for free agents, and that's just the way it's going to be. So
you know what happened with the predictions? Who got first?
Yes, you did.
And I would like to thank all of you guys for paying me. It's such a quick turnaround. I really do appreciate it. Even though Marco's not here, I do appreciate it.
You're very welcome. And whoever wins this time will get that promptly as well.
So I have a question.
What's on the fantasy league?
How many times are you going to call me Mr. Mullet today? Because you called me that 3 times in class yesterday.
It was one time.
Okay, 2 other people called me it.
Yeah, I only called you it once in class because it was funny. And Nick, the fantasy League, we also – oh, that's right. That starts tomorrow. I'm so excited. That's so exciting. We haven't made any trades yet. Update in our fantasy league. No trades. I proposed Ryan a blockbuster. He denied it, just for the record. It's okay. We won't get into the details of the trade.
I forgot about that.
It's okay. He missed out on getting, I think, DJ LeMahieu, or I don't remember. DJ
LeMahieu for Ronald Acuna.
Yeah, right. And he denied it, for the record. He denied it.
I didn't deny it. I forgot about it and didn't give an answer before the deadline.
Yeah, it expired.
So I'm kind of going to pull a Francisco Lindor because he's trying to get even more overpaid. You guys
$400 million.
Yeah. All right, let's get it.
Asking for no deferrals is ridiculous.
Anyway.
Okay, let's just go.
Let's go into the show. I'm the one who's going to start ranting. Please. I don't need that. All right. So starting off with first place. Oh, do we want to go fifth to first? Do we think? I think that'll be.
Yes, we should go fifth to first.
Fifth to first. All righty. National League East. Finishing fifth for me, I have the Miami Marlins.
I also have the Miami Marlins.
I have the New York Mets. No,
okay.
I have the Marlins finishing last. They just didn't do enough this offseason.
That's fair. Fourth in the NL East for me, I have the Nationals.
I have the Phillies.
Oh, okay.
I can't remember which one I picked because I've been so up in the air about that one. But I did go with the Nationals. It would not. I will say this though: it will not shock me if the Nationals take third in that division, though.
It's going to be really close. Third for me are the Phillies.
I got the Nationals at 3.
I have the Phillies at 3.
Alrighty, now we're into the top 2 at second place. I want you guys to go first because I know that you guys are so waiting for who I'm going to pick to win the NL.
I have the Braves at 2. I mean, I have the Mets at 2. Mets at 2. Mets at 2.
Okay.
I have the right answer at 2, which is the Mets.
Alrighty, and at number 2 for me, I have coming all the way from the NL East, the hot New York Mets at second place, which means that we all agree that the Braves are going to win the National League East. Aren't you proud of me? You should be proud of me.
I saw it coming.
I want props, though. I do. I want.
I also
props.
know your answer.
For knowing
the chat. Just wait till the Dodgers. Just wait till the Padres lose to DeGrom in the wild card.
Right.
Hey, that's coming up later.
That's coming up later. Yeah. All right. NL Central, Nick, take it away. Or Ryan, take it away. Wow, I already confused myself.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are here in the NL Central, the worst division in baseball. So let's get into it. Who do we have in 5th place? Or as I like to say, the basement.
I've got the Pirates, obviously.
I have the worst team in baseball, the Pirates.
Yep.
I also have the Pirates. There's just no way that you can put any team below them.
Yeah.
Next up, to 4th place. This one could get very interesting.
I agree.
Michael, who do you have in 4th?
I have the Reds at 4th place.
I have the Cubs at 4th place.
And for myself, I believe I put the Reds here. I can't remember because that was another one I was very much up and down about. But I put the Reds. Now let's get to the middle of the pack, which really isn't the middle in the National League. It's really closer to the bottom. Who do we have in 3rd place?
I've got the Cubs at 3rd.
I have the Reds at 3rd.
I also have the Cubs at 3rd. I hate agreeing with Michael this much.
You really do. You and I have agreed on everything so far.
I don't like this. I'm just going to put it out there. I don't like this. Next up, 2nd place. I think I know where everyone is going with this one, but Michael, take it away.
Yeah, I have the Brewers at 2nd.
I have the Brewers at 2nd.
I as well have the Brewers at 2nd. So that means all of us have the Cardinals at 1st, which shocks me for Michael because he did rate Nolan Arenado below Rafael Devers. So Cardinals are our unanimous decision to win the National League Central. And I'll throw it over to my boy Nakash Nath for the NL West.
We have one of the more competitive divisions in the league in the NL West, and we will start at number 5. Michael, who do we have?
Yeah, there's really no question the Colorado Rockies here.
And Ryan?
I got to go with the Rockies. Free Trevor Story and free Charlie Blackmon.
100% agree. And we'll move on to fourth in the NL West. Michael, who we got?
I've got the Diamondbacks at fourth.
I am not going to lie to you. I completely forgot who I put. So we're just going to –
You put the Giants.
I put the Giants. Okay. Yeah. And Ryan, who do we have?
I went with the Diamondbacks, and I hate to keep agreeing with Michael. It's kind of scaring me. But you see, that makes it even worse.
And we're going to agree on everything.
By process of elimination here, it seems that we will do another switcheroo. So at third, I'm assuming Michael and Ryan have the Giants.
Correct.
And I have the Diamondbacks. Right.
And
then top two boys, we can just say them.
Yeah.
So we have Padres and Dodgers.
And yeah, exactly. Easy peasy. Yeah. Ryan, you and I completely agree in the National League. How about that? We 100% agreed. The AL will be very different, though, I will say. That's going to be I've got some very bold takes in the AL. I'm excited for it. All righty. Let's go to the American League East, shall we? Well, we all know who is fifth in the AL East. That is the Baltimore Orioles, so we all agree on that. No need to even waste time. But then we get into the interesting one here. At fourth place for me in the AL East, I have the Tampa Bay Rays.
What?
Nick, go ahead.
It seems that I'm pretty sure I put the Red Sox.
You did, yes.
Okay, I just can't remember.
Yeah, I'll undo it for you so you can see it before you even talk, so that you don't forget.
Hey, Ryan,
think Ryan's going.
Wow, Michael. I have the Red Sox. Hey. This team kind of got worse this offseason, losing two key pieces of their outfield, one of them being traded to the Royals. They only really have Xander Bogaerts and Michael
Hernandez.
And here's the thing. Their pitching staff is not going to be that great because they have Eduardo Rodriguez and Chris Sale coming off injury who have had setbacks. So there's a lot of issues with that team.
Hey, their lineup got very good. Number 3, I have the Blue Jays. Yep.
Goodbye.
Right.
Goodbye. It's been a good show already. Goodbye.
Hey, I told you weren't going to agree with me in the AL East.
All right. Well, at 3, I have Tampa Bay Rays.
Hey, I'm going different.
I have the Rays in third, and I'm kind of speechless by how Michael is really going.
Predictions, man.
I swear, if you have the Red Sox winning the division, I might lift to your house and give you a roundhouse kick and make sure to knock you out and mention you're in.
See, Nick understands. I'm going bold with this one. I have the Red Sox at second in the division. I think I really analyzed it. And look, let me tell you, I went through the AL East 5 times. Not a lie. I literally went through and changed my parameters for the teams 5 different times. And every time the Red Sox finished in second. I don't know how it happened, but it did. Their lineup is incredible. Their rotation is good when they're healthy. The bullpen needs some help.
But they're not healthy.
I know, also, but still.
I think you might need to rethink this system that you have.
No, you and I agreed in the NL completely.
And yeah, that's why I'm scared, because look at what it's done in the AL already.
I know, but the Red Sox have the second best lineup in the National League compared to 3 lineups that are good. And the Blue Jays obviously have a great lineup, but I feel like the Red Sox
Blue Jays have a better lineup.
I disagree. I just disagree. And that's okay. We disagree. That's fine. All righty. So second place, Nick.
I have the Blue Jays.
Yeah, I have the Blue Jays as well, because look at their team right now, stacked. Yeah, they might have a little bit of time struggling at the start with George Springer on the IL, but once he comes back, that team will get going.
Hey, they lost Kirby Yates for the entire year. He was their main bullpen pickup. Their bullpen's not as good as it should have been. That's a big deal for them. And at first, obviously, we all agree the New York Yankees, this team is still just standing out as the best team in the division. So no question about that one. Ryan, you're back leading again.
All right, gentlemen. It's time to go through the division that is most represented by the people on this show, and that is the AL Central, baby. Who do we have in 5th? And Michael, go ahead.
The Tigers. I think we'll probably all agree, but I'm not going to assume. The pain in Nick's face is palpable.
This is my 5th place team. I'm not going to say the name of the team, but it's my 5th place team.
All right. I also have the Tigers in 5th for this one. Now let's move on to 4th place. Who do we have? And do not speak too fast. I'll be right back.
Okay. In 4th, I have the Cleveland Indians. 4th place team. They lost a lot of players in the offseason, lost a lot of great players, and unfortunately that does put them in 4th for me. Nick, take it away.
I have the Royals at 4th, but between the Indians and Royals, they can be very interchangeable. But for me, I just have the Royals there. I feel like a guy like Jose Ramirez won't let his team fall to 4th in the division. But
that's fair. So I'm assuming Ryan's still not here. So let's chat about that more, shall we? I can just. Oh no, he's here. He's here. Okay, he made it back in time to pull out his Royals.
Salute to the guy who just signed the largest contract in franchise history, Salvador Perez. Got to give him a shout out. And Michael, you're finally seeing the right side of the equation because the Indians are finishing in 4th place in this division. They have the pitching. That is correct. The bullpen got worse. The offense got a lot worse. And here's the thing. Their guy is now Jose Ramirez. And you know what happens in the second half of the season? He disappears.
it's happened like twice, but yeah.
Yeah. Ryan, you're still the host.
I know. I'm giving Nick a look.
Yeah.
Now let's go to 3rd place. Michael, start off.
All righty, 3rd place. I know I'm going to get yelled at for this. The Minnesota Twins.
What the?
I know.
Please. I would love it. But are you sick?
No, I'm not. I'll give my reasoning in a minute.
I don't know anymore.
You have the Indians at 3rd.
Yeah, I guess.
I have these guys right here in 3rd. These guys right here. The team got a lot better. That's all I can say. They had a huge void to fill in left field, and they did that by trading for Benintendi. Got better offensively and defensively and pitching-wise. So Royals are taking 3rd place. And, Michael, what is your reasoning for this?
Yeah, so I have the Royals in 2nd. Here's why. Their lineup got significantly better. They already had a potent lineup before. They have an incredible rotation of young pitchers, obviously up in the air.
Young pitchers? Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, young pitchers
you just upset Nick with that one.
That I think are going to be very good. I think they're going to come through and pitch very well based on their last few seasons. And the bullpen's great too. I mean, you're not going to want to mess with that Royals pitching staff. They're all around. They're a complete team at this point, which is phenomenal. But I think that the pickup of Benintendi, the addition of Minor, they're overall, and with the prospects they've got coming up this year, they're a complete team, and I think they're making it to 2nd. Nick, you're up with your 2nd.
Yeah, I think it's going to be the Twins.
I'm going to agree with Nick. I think it's going to be the Twins. And I want the Royals to finish in 2nd. You know that. You know I want them finishing 1st. But there's a few things that set the Royals back. One, Mondesi was on. Wait, what'd you say?
I said age.
Age is a number. I'm not worried about that as much.
No, I'm saying as of this season, finishing 2nd in the division is a lot to ask for a team that young.
Oh, yeah, it's a lot to ask for. But looking at it this way, I'm going to state it as such. For the Royals, Mondesi was just put on the IL, which is not good, considering Nicky Lopez is now the opening day shortstop, which gives me horror because the guy can't really hit. Then looking at the rotation and the young guys, you don't know who's going to come up this year. I expect Daniel Lynch to come up. I don't know about Asa Lacy. And then Bobby Witt will come up at some point. It just depends when. So there's that. Michael, I love it. Do I agree? No, but I love it.
That's fair.
Now, we all agree on who's getting first. It is the Chicago White Sox. And a fun little tidbit about the Royals last year. They played 500 baseball outside of the Chicago White Sox. They finished 1-9 against the White Sox and finished the season 8 games under 500. All right, I'm going to throw it back to my good colleague and friend, Nick Nath.
All right, we will head over to the AL West here, and we will start at the bottom. And who do we think will finish 5th in the AL West, my guys?
Yeah, there's no question about this one.
Yeah.
It's the Texas Rangers.
I think that's a clean sweep across the board right there.
Yes,
and
sir.
we move up to 4th in the AL West. Michael, who we got?
I've got the Mariners at 4th. I'm not sold on them yet.
I also have the Mariners. I do. Okay.
Yes, you do.
And then Ryan, who we got?
I have the Mariners in 4th. The team has a lot of talent that's coming up. I just think they're not there yet.
For sure. And then at 3, this is where things could get interesting.
Very interesting. And now, as I said the other day, I did say in my power rankings, specifically because of the AL West, that once I do this, my power rankings and my predictions might not line up. And that's why they do here. The Angels are my 3rd place team.
Okay. And I believe I put the Athletics at 3 for me. And what about you, Ryan?
You did.
I have the Athletics at 3. I just think that they suffered a lot of losses, mainly Hendricks. They did a nice job piecing the bullpen back after losing Hendricks. But I think the biggest loss for them is honestly Tommy La Stella. And that's going to hurt them. I think their main priority should have been getting him back after they lost Simeon and Hendricks, but they didn't, and he ended up going to the Giants. So I have the Athletics in 3rd, and I am waiting for my roommate to come storming out of his room and nearly slap me because I'm pretty sure he'll disagree with me.
Probably. That's okay.
Well, I agree with you. And so now, 2nd in the AL West, Michael, I'm assuming you have the Athletics. Or
I have the Astros at 2nd in the division. Those top 3, when I tell you they were razor thin close together, like, wow. It was the closest 3 out of all of them, and it's just going to be a toss-up. This is just me going off of my numbers here, and that's all I can do.
Ryan, who did you have it to?
I actually have the Houston Astros in this one. I think that the Astros got worse this year losing Springer, and it's big that they got Brantley back, but I'm not really sold on their rotation. You don't know where you're getting Verlander when he returns. Greinke's up there in age. They got McCullers, who signed, I think, a big deal, maybe a little bit too much, but he's a solid pitcher. Getting Odorizzi helps. So their rotation, I think, will be fine, around average. Bullpen got worse. And also what you have to look at is the lineup. They lost Reddick as well. I think Bregman's going to have to really pick it up. Correa's going to have to pick it up. And Altuve. And I just don't know if all 3 of those guys can really make up for the loss of George Springer.
Sure.
For sure. And then I guess we'll move to 1 then.
Well, for the first time ever, we all disagree. This is the first time that we haven't all agreed completely, and we actually all disagree, which just goes to show you how crazy the AL West is going to be this year. I have the Athletics winning the division.
I have the Astros winning the division.
Give me the Angels in this one. I really like this team this year.
If the Mariners or Rangers finish 1st in the AL West, we will all resign from the show.
Yes, I will resign. But here's the thing. If I may say something about the Angels, the best team that they've had really in our lifetime that we can really remember is 2014. That team was really good. But I think this team is better. With Rendon, Trout, Justin Upton, Ohtani finally looking healthy, Jose Iglesias, David Fletcher. I really like this team, and I think that they're going to win this division because they also got some bullpen arms the past couple days, and that's been their thing. They need to have pitching. They didn't get a starter, which is a little bit worrisome of, like, who's big, like Bauer, but I think that they'll get it.
Alrighty, that's our divisional predictions, and we all agree on division winners except for one, the AL West. That's an interesting one. But we still have, well, a lot to go. Let me just say that. So these next two are best record, and I'm doing the hosting for the best record ones here. For me, the best record in the National League, which we are starting with, is going to go to the Los Angeles Dodgers, and I have them at 104 and 58. Almost botched that.
I have the Dodgers also finishing the best record in National League. I didn't give a record, but my hot take for this year is that they will break the single season record set by the Mariners in 2001.
Woo!
I have the Dodgers with the best record in baseball, and I'm pretty sure I had them with 106 or 108 wins. Yeah, I had them at 108 and 54. This team just got better, and that's really my reason. They now have the best three-headed monster in baseball in their rotation.
I would have had the Dodgers with a higher record if it weren't for the Padres in the same division, and that hurts them a little bit because they are going to clash a lot. Alrighty, best record in the American League. I have the White Sox at 94 and 68.
I think the New York Yankees will have the best record in the AL. I didn't put a record, but I would say anywhere from 100 to 101 wins.
Michael, I'm actually going to disagree with you. I'm going to give it to the Yankees, and I have them at 103 and 59. A lot of this is contingent on, can this team stay healthy? And already it doesn't look like they have, as Luke Voigt has a partially torn meniscus. So there's worries there, but I really like this Yankees team. If the rotation can live up to having their guys coming back from injury pitch well, then yeah, this team is going to be the best in the AL. And I'm going to bank in on that.
Sure. Ryan, you can take it away now with the next section of totals. This is batting awards that we have for batting leaders before the end of the year.
All right, here we go. We're going to start off in the AL batting champ. Who do we have?
This is always the league leaders are such a crapshoot. These are always so up in the air. For the batting champ, I have Xander Bogaerts. I think I think I'll give a little reasoning because I think that his success is going to be a main reason why the Red Sox have such a great year. I think he's going to have a very great season.
You're going all in on the Red Sox this year, aren't you?
I am.
For my batting average leader, I went with one guy who already won batting title already. I went with Tim Anderson.
I'm going with LeMahieu, one of the league's most consistent hitters. He has been the guy in the lineup for the Yankees the past couple of years, and I think he's going to continue to be that guy who's going to play nearly every game and continue to get on base at a high level. Next up, their averages, which I don't know why Michael had to torment us like this. I make us predict their averages, but here we go.
All righty. So Xander Bogaerts, I've got him finishing with a 326 average this year. I think he's going to have just a phenomenal season.
I think Tim Anderson will hit 332.
For me, with LeMahieu, I put him at 338. I just have that high expectation for LeMahieu, and I think he's easily going to meet that. It wouldn't shock me if he even hit higher than that. He's that good of a hitter. Now, let's move over to the National League. Who are your guys' National League batting champions?
I have Juan Soto as the National League batting champ. Nothing much I can say about the guy, and he's incredible.
I believe I took his teammate in Trey Turner as the batting champ.
You did. Incredible. Ryan, you are muted.
You are muted. You went with Juan Soto, though.
Yes, I do have Juan Soto. I thought I was muted, so that's on me. But I did pick Juan Soto to win the award.
Sure.
Averages. Michael, start it off.
I've got Soto hitting 339 this year. And to be fair, just for the record, if, let's say, their final number, let's say Soto doesn't win the batting title, but the guy that does bats 339, I would still get the point for the total. So that does add a little extra, fun to it. You don't have to get the player right to get the total.
I have Turner hitting 328.
For me and Soto, I have him hitting 343. He is one of the best hitters in the game, and he is proving that he is a superstar. And I think he's just going to continue to take that next level as he's going to be fighting for the MVP. And I'm going to be honest, if he didn't have that false positive COVID test last year, I think he would have won MVP. Mm-hmm. Now, let's continue with our predictions, but let's go over to the home run kings of the AL. So instead of going it piece by piece, let's say our guy and how many home runs they're going to hit.
I like that. Already changing the game. I've got a case of the Pete Alonsos from 2019. I've got Bobby Dahlbeck hitting 46 home runs.
In the AL, I have I'm banking on Judge to stay healthy this year, and I think he will, and I think he'll hit 52 home runs.
Nick, I agree with you. I'm taking Judge. I think this is a big year for him, and I think he's going to stay healthy. I don't have him hitting 52. I have him hitting 47. Next up, let's move over to the National League. Give us our guy, Mike, and give us the number.
I've got Juan Soto hitting 46. I think he and Dahlbeck are going to tie for the home run king at the end of the year.
Nick?
I have Soto hitting 54.
I am actually going away from you guys. I went with Ronald Acuna Jr. hitting 45. I think this is the year where he breaks out that bat and just mashes the ball.
I like that.
Now, let's continue with our hitters and go over to the RBI leaders. And let's start off with the American League. Who do we have and how many do we have them driving in?
I've got Jose Ramirez, and I have him driving in 120 RBIs this year.
Nick?
I also have Jose Ramirez. I have him driving in 123.
Yes, Nick.
So I actually have a different Jose winning this award, and it's going to be Jose Abreu, a guy who always drives in runs. He's always at the top in RBIs every year, and I have him driving in 121. Next up, let's go on to the National League to conclude our hitting performances for this year.
I'm calling it right here. Juan Soto's going to get a triple crown in 2021. He's going to drive in 130 runs this year.
Nick?
For NL RBI, I have Freddie Freeman driving in 134.
And for myself, I have Juan Soto winning that award, and I have him driving in 113 runs this year. That's going to conclude it for me over here. Nick, let's talk pitchers, and you get to host it.
Let's go with some pitching. And for our most wins in the American League, Michael, who do we have and the number?
I've got Lance Lynn. I know this is completely out of the blue, but I'm going Lance Lynn. I think that White Sox offense can help him, and I think he's going to win 17 games this year.
And for me, I have Garrett Cole winning 17 games this year for the Yankees. Ryan, what about you?
Hey, Nick. Garrett Cole, 17 wins. Let's go.
We all agree on 17. How about that?
That's my dog right there.
That's my dog. All right, and we will move to the NL side of it. Michael, give us your guy and give us the wins.
So I went very bold on this one. I also made this prediction on my Twitter the other day. I think Jacob deGrom's going to win 21 games this year.
And for myself, I had...
Sorry, the thing lagged for me. Working hard.
There you go.
There you go.
I actually had Ryan Flaherty with 16 wins.
Who?
What about you, Ryan?
Ryan Flaherty?
Jack Flaherty. Sorry, Jack Flaherty. But yeah, you get the idea.
Super confused for a second.
For me, I went with Trevor Bauer, and I'm going to give him 15 wins.
15? That's it?
I know it's low, but here's the thing. What it's going to come down to is the NL has so many good lineups that's going to come down to those late innings.
Yeah, that's actually a really great point.
I'm going to have a lot of bullpen arms actually getting those wins, and Trevor Bauer's going to have the most wins.
Okay.
All right, let's move on to our ERA totals and our ERA leaders. Michael, start us off.
I've got Garrett Cole with a 2.56 ERA leading the AL.
I have Hyun-Jin Ryu with a 2.3.
Hyunjin Ryu. I actually like that pick. For me, I went with Garrett Cole, and I actually went with a higher ERA. I'm going to have him finish at 2.96. And the reason I have him finishing that high is because of where he plays with Yankee Stadium.
Fair. Very fair. All right. Let's go to the NL side of it. ERA leaders.
Yeah, for me, I've got pretty clear cut. I've got Jacob deGrom with a 2.33 ERA. I mean, he's gotten better somehow. It's just unbelievable.
Yeah, it's hard not to choose deGrom here. I went deGrom with the sub 2. I went 1.9.
That would make me happy.
What about you, Ryan?
I went with deGrom, but of course I'm going to go higher. I'm going with a 2.54 ERA. I think that with the lineups, like I said, in the National League, it's going to take a little bit more of a spike, but not much, and he's still going to lead the National League in ERA.
All right, let's go to the closer side of it. AL saves leader. Michael, who we got?
I've got Liam Hendricks getting 50 saves this year. It's a tough thing to do, but I think he's going to do it.
I also went with Hendricks, but I went a little lower. I went with 38 saves. Ryan, what do you got?
I went with Liam Hendricks as well, but I only have him getting 36 because without looking at the AL Central, the White Sox have the ability to light it up on some teams and get some blowout wins. So I have him getting 36.
All right, and we'll go to the NL saves leader. Michael, take it away.
Call me crazy, but I'm going Edwin Diaz with 44 saves. I think playing on a winning Mets team and looking better is going to help him. I really do. Hey, he looked fantastic in spring training, better than I've ever seen him with the Mets.
And there you go. Michael, you have officially hit the over.
I disagree. I just disagree.
All right, and for me, I went with Woodruff with 43.
Did you just pick Brandon Woodruff, the starting pitcher?
Yeah, instead of Devin Williams, yeah, accidentally.
Oh, okay. So I'll write Williams in there.
Yeah, I meant Williams.
Oh, I hate this now. I picked Josh Hader. 33 saves.
We don't know who's going to be the closer.
I expect a big year from Hader.
I
think he's going to bounce back, and he's going to lead the National League in saves.
See, honestly, I would have gone – that's the thing for me is that I would have picked Hader or Williams, but I think they're going to split closing time, so they're not going to really be able to lead the league in saves. If one of them was the designated closer for the whole year, absolutely, I would say that they were it. But I just don't see anyone else really in the NL that is going to be a closer the entire year that looks as good as Edwin Diaz does right now. So that's that.
And
my bad. I was getting ahead of myself. I forgot about strikeout leaders.
Yeah, let's go to strikeout leaders. Michael, who we got?
I've got Shane Bieber doubling down with 331. Just unbelievable year last year with K's. Would have loved to see him do it a whole year.
I went basic here. I went Garrett Cole. I think he's going to hit 310 strikeouts. 310 strikeouts. What about you, Ryan?
For me, I went Bieber, but I'm only going 262. I don't think there's going to be a pitcher that hits 300 Ks this year.
Wow, very bold take right there. Now let's move to the NL. Michael.
This is. See, gosh, I love Jacob deGrom, but I went with Yu Darvish, and I think he's going to get 302. I think that's a bold one. I really do.
For me, it was hard not to go to deGrom here, and so I did it. I went with 308.
For me, I went with deGrom, and he's getting 271.
Okay. I like those. Alrighty, so out of these stat predictions, let's now get into our postseason predictions. Starting off with the wild card matchup in the National League, I am starting us off with the Padres at the Mets. I think the Mets are going to finish with a better record than the Padres, and the Mets will be the home team.
I switched it. I put Mets at Padres.
Ryan, you didn't write anything.
I hate what you just said for one reason. The NL East is a better division as a whole than the NL West. So I actually have the Mets at the Padres.
You didn't write it. All righty. For the AL wildcard matchup. Oh, man, this is great. I have the Royals at the Astros. That's right. I have the Royals going to the wild card game this year.
I need to ask for my own health. How many wins do you think the Royals are getting?
In the AL, that is so barren the way it is right now. If the Royals finish second in their division, I legitimately see them taking it. Probably about 87 wins.
Oh my God! Michael, I just wrote a predictions article and a preview for the Royals season. I have them finishing 500.
Woo! It's okay.
Only because they got to face the White Sox and they couldn't beat them last year.
We'll see.
But wow.
I'm going to go for mine, I'm going to go Blue Jays at Twins.
For me, I have Twins at Blue Jays.
Okay. That's fair, even though you both wrote it completely backwards of how you just said it. That's fine. All righty, let's get into the winners.
I'll go fix it. Fine.
It's fine. Okay. At the winner of the National League wild card, for me, I said it the other day, I just don't think anybody can beat Jacob deGrom in a one-game playoff. I don't care who they are. I just don't think it's possible.
I agree. That's my logic. That's the same logic I went with. No one beats deGrom in game one.
No, Ryan disagrees.
And here's why. I trust you, Darvish, and Blake Snell to come in and shut him down. And as a whole, the Mets are going to Met and make a catastrophic mistake and either leave DeGrom in too late, if that's possible, or pull him too early, and it's going to come back to haunt him. And I think Machado and Tatis will take advantage. I'm going to take the Padres to be the NL wildcard winner.
We'll see. Alrighty, Ryan, I'm sorry I'm going to have to ruin your hopes and dreams here because I do have the Astros beating the Royals in the wild card game.
What hopes? I have them finishing third in the division.
Your hopes for that I gave you, a little, at least.
I have the Blue Jays beating the Twins in the wild card. I think the Twins' playoff struggles continue.
Oh, the poor Twins.
I have the Blue Jays winning as well.
Yikes. That's just brutal. Alrighty, Ryan, I'll hand it over to you for a division series.
Let's get into it, the divisional series. NLDS matchup 1. Michael, who do we have?
All righty. I have the Braves at the Dodgers, and I have the Dodgers taking it home.
I have the Mets at Dodgers. I have Dodgers taking it.
Wait a minute. I think I did it backwards.
You did.
I did it backwards. I'll fix that.
Dodgers.
It would be the Mets at the Dodgers, and yes, the Dodgers are then going to win. I have to adjust it. Ryan, can you unveil the Nick and yours and Nick's when it gets to your turn, please?
Yes, I can get to that right now. And I actually have the Dodgers and Mets facing off. And give me the Dodgers to win that one. Next up.
Dodgers and Padres?
Oh, wait. Gosh. I had the Padres, didn't I? I was listening to Michael. Yeah. I have Dodgers against the Padres. I have the NL West teams battling it out once again in the divisional series. And, yeah, I'm going to take the Dodgers. I think their rotation is better for this type of series. Next up, NLDS matchup 2. Michael, who do we have?
So good.
Okay, so for the record, I do have Mets at Dodgers. I still have the Dodgers winning that first series for the NLDS. I fixed it. The other NLDS matchup here, I could do mine. Don't worry about it. For the NLDS matchup here is the Cardinals at Braves, and I think that the Braves are going to take it home.
If this series comes true, I think this is going to be one of the best series of the playoffs, no doubt in my mind, because these teams are just so equal in my opinion. But I have the Braves beating the Cardinals.
I agree. I think this series, I think, could go the distance. And I have the Braves taking it.
Okay. I like that.
So that means we have all agreed on a NLC. Wait.
NLDS of Cardinals versus Braves, and we have the Braves winning all.
Yep. I almost went into the NLCS, which is not my job. Let's go over to the ALDS matchup 1. Go ahead, gentlemen. Take it away.
All right, ALDS 1, I've got the Yankees at the White Sox, and I have the White Sox taking this one away. I just think that they're going to be able to outslug.
Wow. All right. And for mine, I think I have I have the AL East teams battling it out. Blue Jays, Yankees. I think I'll take the Yankees in that one.
Agreed with Nick. Blue Jays fall in the ALDS to the Yankees.
Oh, I did it again. Why did I do that? That's not what I meant to do. It's not supposed to be. I don't know why, but I forgot that it's the best team facing the wild card team. I do have the White Sox with the best of the record. So, Ryan, again, I'm going to need you to unsheath our things. But that would end up being the White Sox against the Astros, and I do have the Astros winning that. Sorry. Or White Sox. Wow.
Okay, so moving on to matchup 2 now. Michael, you messed up. Let's go to it. Nick, I'm going to start with you so Michael can get everything settled. Who do you have matchup 2?
I believe I have the Astros against the Can you unveil it for me, please?
Yes. Sorry, Ryan was off the ball there.
Oh yeah, White Sox, Astros. I took the White Sox.
Okay, I'm ready to go. By the way,
for me, Michael, go right ahead then.
Yes, I've got the Athletics at the Yankees, and I do think that the Yankees are going to take that home.
For myself, I have White Sox, Angels, and I am taking the White Sox in this one. So I now get to toss it over to Nick, who will take care of the championship series matchups.
All right, we are almost at the World Series. So let's start off with the NLCS matchup. Who do we have, gentlemen?
I'm rolling with the Braves at Dodgers, and I think that the Dodgers are going to take it home.
I 1,000% agree with everything you just said right there.
Yes.
We all have a matchup. The same rematch from last year's championship series, Dodgers against the Braves. And I agree. Dodgers take it. They head back to the World Series.
That takes care of the NL. Let's go to the AL now. Michael, what do we got? ALCS matchup. What do you see?
I have the Yankees at the White Sox, and I think that the White Sox are going to pile all the way on and are going to go to the World Series.
Yeah, I have White Sox at Yankees, and I think the Yankees will return back to the World Series.
Why do I have to agree with Michael on this one?
You think the White Sox are going to
go? There's 2 reasons why I'm picking the White Sox, if I may say them. First one is I don't want to be mainstream like last year, picking the 2 best teams, really. The 2 best teams in each league.
I feel that. I'm still going to do it. But.
So that's why. That's another reason. And going into a full series, if the Yankees' rotation is not healthy, then that's going to put them back, and the White Sox have that advantage. So that's another reason. So I'm going to go with the White Sox here. But if the Yankees were to make it, it would not shock me at all because that was a toss-up for me.
Yeah, I agree. It was a big toss-up. All right, World Series time. Let's do it. I want to do the matchup and then the winner in 2 separate ones. So for my matchup, obviously, we'll unveil all of our matchups here. My matchup, I have the White Sox at the Dodgers. Nick has the Yankees at the Dodgers. And then Ryan has the White Sox at the Dodgers. Let's go one by one, shall we? World Series champions. Let's unveil it. Wow. I have the Dodgers.
I have just never been more confident in one team winning the World Series than the Dodgers. I've been saying it all off season. I will continue to say it all season long. The Dodgers are winning the World Series, and it's not even close. It's not.
This is to all the Yankee fans that I am friends with. Kayla, Egan, and Austin, listen close. I have never seen a team that is like the Dodgers. You can say whatever you want in your Yankee delusional ways. The Dodgers are winning the World Series back-to-back. And you know what? This is a shot at Dom. Dom, you get to shut your mouth on saying that this is a little ring that doesn't count. Well, guess what? The Dodgers are getting the big
ring.
Okay?
They're getting
the
Mickey.
Are winning the World Series. And guess what? I have never been this confident.
Neither have I. I feel the exact same way. I would put my house on it if I could.
I'll be honest. I was more confident last year.
Parker, I'm putting our apartment next year on the Dodgers winning the World Series.
Yikes!
I have the consent.
Wow, that might end up being a real tricky one. Alrighty, Ryan, we'll throw it back to you for we're on award predictions. We're gonna each do one.
MVP in the AL. Let's start it. I want to hear Michael so bad.
I know you do because you're hovering over it, so you see what I have. Salvador Perez, American League MVP. I think that is going to be the reason why the Royals go all the way to the wild card, because Perez is going to have a career year and is going to dominate and is just going to
winning MVP.
Yeah, I'm going for it. Also, Dom is watching right now. That's really funny, and he actually commented on that. That's great. Yeah, I've got the catcher winning the MVP. Salvador Perez.
Wow. Okay. Well, I didn't. I actually went with Xander Bogaerts winning MVP.
Okay.
Gentlemen, Shohei Ohtani is winning the MVP. If he can hit 25 plus home runs and be a solid starter and start 15 to 20 games, it's over. The debate's over. Shohei is winning the MVP. If that is the case, lock it.
I agree. I would agree. If he can do that, then yes, but sticking with Salvi. All righty, National League MVP.
Oh, sorry, I need to say something real quick. If Salvador Perez wins MVP, I will run down the street in just my underpants because streaking is illegal.
In just my underpants. Okay.
Bet. You heard it here.
Bet. You did. You heard it here first. All right.
Put it in writing.
National League MVP. I have been saying it for a long time. Everyone knows I'm going with Juan Soto. I think this kid's 1 year away from being the best player in baseball.
Soto to me is like the third or fourth best hitter I've ever seen. I've watched my own eyes, and he should have won MVP last year, and I think he wins it this year.
He's 22. He's only 22.
Juan Soto is one of the best hitters I have ever seen in my life. But I'm not going to win MVP. Nolan Arenado, baby. He gets his respect.
The fifth best third baseman in the league.
Yeah, Michael's delusionary bull. Let me tell you why. This man deserves his respect. The whole Coors effect has been overblown throughout his career. And he is going to hit 30-plus home runs this year, bat over 290. Oh, no, scratch that, over 300. And he is going to win the NL MVP.
Okay. I like that. Also, Dom said that he will buy you and I a Salvador Perez jersey if he wins the MVP. We're holding you to it, Dom.
Hold on. I'm taking a picture.
Yes, do that. I'll take one too, putting it in my favorites, actually.
Okay, awesome. While you guys take pictures of a bet that probably will never happen, we're going to move on to the Cy Young Award race.
Well, hold on. I want to make one statement. Okay. I am shocked that none of us picked Mike Trout. I'm just shocked. I think that might be the first time ever.
I don't like picking the favorites.
I understand.
I don't either. I mean, yeah, it is what it is. Let's go to the most prestigious award from a pitcher standpoint, and that would be the Cy Young Award. Michael, who's winning the AL Cy Young Award this year?
I hate to say it, Garrett Cole.
Did I also put? I also put Garrett Cole. Yes, that is who I put. Ryan, complete the sweep.
Garrett Cole. This is his year, and let me tell you why. Last year, I shouldn't have picked him to win AL Cy Young because he had to adjust to
the Yankee
Stadium effect. He had to do that. Yeah. He is in a prime position to win. He has to carry that rotation, and he has to be the guy for that team, and he will be. He's going to lead the AL in wins and strikeouts, and I think he is going to get his Cy Young that he was robbed of a couple years ago by Justin Verlander.
Fair. You're right.
All right. And now we'll move to the NL. Michael, I think I have an idea who will win the Cy Young, considering you think he's going to win the Triple Crown. Oh, you said that. You said about Soto.
No, that's Soto. I mean, to me, this is the only obvious answer. Jacob deGrom. I mean, there's no better pitcher than him in baseball, and it's pretty hard to pick against him. Yet somehow, Nick, you blow my mind that you did.
I did. I don't like going for the favorites. I'm expecting a huge season out of Jack Flaherty, and I'm riding with it.
Ryan.
I don't like picking favorites. Give me Walker, baby.
This is a free point. It's a free point for me. I'm happy.
You can take your free point.
No, you can think it's a free point all you want. You can think that all you want.
I will.
But guess what?
All right.
When my guy with the dark horse Walker Buehler wins Cy Young, I'm going to be
Jack
laughing.
Flaherty. Stop sleeping.
Stop sleeping on Buehler, Michael. Stop
I'm
sleeping.
not. No one's
Yeah, you
beating
are.
Jacob deGrom.
Yeah, you
No
are.
one's
You
beating
let your
Jacob deGrom.
bias get way
Dude.
into the fronter half of your brain.
Nobody's beating Jacob deGrom. I'm sorry. It's just not happening. We all
Probably
picked.
not.
Well, no. Okay, Nick, I understand. Nick picked Flaherty to have the lowest. No, you picked DeGrom to have the lowest ERA too. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. I'm not worried about it. All right, AL Rookie of the Year. We get right into it here. I have been not very vocal about this kid, but the way he has been dominating in spring, I said it with the home run leader. Bobby Dahlbeck is my pick to win the American League Rookie of the Year.
I like Andrew Vaughn. I think he showed a lot of promise earlier this year, and I just think he fits in well with the White Sox. And I think, especially with the loss of Eloy Jimenez, I think he can fit right in and just be productive right away. So, Ryan, you're muted.
Yes, I just saw that. So
Okay.
I'm sorry. And I'm going to respond to Dom's comment real quick. In Michael's eyes, he is a dark horse. I don't think he is. So that's why I said it. He's not a dark horse. He's a top candidate, and I think he's going to get it. And my Rookie of the Year, Andrew Vaughn of the White Sox. That dude can murder a baseball. Give me Andrew Vaughn over Bobby Dahlbeck.
Let's do it.
Let's go, Nick. That's my dog.
That's my dog.
It's not the same without Marco here. It's just we miss him. Alrighty. NL Rookie of the Year. I mean, I am so high on this kid. After what he did in the playoffs, Ian Anderson is my pick. I am over the moon with how well he pitched, and I think he's going to just translate it.
I mean, I picked this guy last year. I mean, I'm like fairly certain he can still win it this year. I hope he wins it. Gavin Lux, maybe one day, if he's still maybe. I don't know.
Let me look. I'll find out. Yeah, no, he's not eligible anymore.
Okay, so and with that, I will I'll rethink everything. So you guys go.
Ready, Ryan.
Keep Brian Hayes. I really like him this year. He proved a lot last year when he played that he can be the franchise guy at the hot corner for the Pirates. The only reason I don't see him winning the award is because his team is going to be utter disaster in a sense. And they're going to be the worst team in baseball probably.
I got it.
But,
give me Sixto Sanchez, baby.
Nice.
Let's go.
I like that. But I'm going to go with Brian Hayes.
About that. We all disagree, which is fine. Now the AL is going to be, this is for Manager of the Year. I'll let you take it away, Ryan.
For hosting it or saying it first? Because you just hosted it.
No,
You just said it.
No, I know. I threw it to you saying Ryan.
All right.
Manager of the Year.
All right, guys, let's continue. And let's go on to the guys that sit on the bench and do the strategy and lead the team. The managers. Let's start in the AL. Who do we have?
I'm rolling with Tony La Russa. I think he is going to have a great year with the White Sox, getting them the best record in the American League. And I think that if winning the best record in the AL with a team that had injury, I mean, it's going against a lot of odds and a lot of predictions. And I think if he can do that, he would win the Manager of the Year. Nick,
I'm big on the Blue Jays this year, and I went with a guy named Charlie Montoyo.
Oh, your thing was. Oh, that's so weird.
Yeah,
My dog!
White.
You're my
I want Charlie
dog.
Montoyo on the Blue Jays. I think he's going to win it. I think this team is really improved, and I think they're going to make a run, even for first place, if the Yankees struggle with injuries once again.
I didn't even have the Blue Jays making the playoffs, which is crazy. I do think it's going to happen, but crazy.
That's because you have the Red Sox finishing second in the division.
And you have the Royals.
And you have the
finishing second in
Royals in the
division.
wild card. I love the Royals. Trust me. I'm a realistic fan. The team is going to be much better this year. They're going to be 500 in my opinion, which is much better. I don't think they are there yet to be in the playoffs. I think that's next year, baby.
You're still the host, Ryan.
All right. I thought Michael was going to say something, so I went to take a drink. I'm sorry. Let's move over to the NL. And this is where Dom perks his big ears up. Michael, start it off.
Sorry, Dom. Dave Roberts. You can't lead a team to the World Series and then lead a team to the World Series another year and not win Manager of the Year. It's just not possible.
I'm very high on the Cardinals this year. I think they can do great things. I think Mike Schilt will put them in great position to do that.
Dom, you're going to love me, which I never thought would happen. Jace Tingler.
I don't think he's watching anymore either. It's okay.
If he's watching, I'm going Jace Tingler for the award.
Okay. That's fine with me. Alrighty, Nick, you take it away as the American League Silver Slugger.
All right, let's go to the Silver Slugger in the American League, and we will start at the catcher position. Michael, who we got?
Well, the MVP himself, Salvador Perez.
I disagree with the MVP, but I agree with the Silver Slugger, Salvador Perez, for the American League's Silver Slugger. Ryan, you're wearing his jersey. Did you pick him?
Give me Sally.
I'm going to assume you did.
Give me
that
Sally.
just makes the most sense.
Sally is going to win.
Okay.
Silver Slugger for the second straight year.
And now we will move to first base. Michael, who we got?
Jose Abreu. Not much question about it at this point.
1,000% agree. Jose Abreu at first base. Ryan, who did you say?
Abreu. Best
All
hitting
right.
first base in the American League.
This has been fun so far. Let's move over to second. Michael, who we got? Okay. He went with DJ LeMahieu. I think he froze.
Yeah, I think Michael froze.
I also went with DJ LeMahieu at second. Ryan, who did you also had DJ LeMahieu? Okay.
Yes, I went with DJ, baby. My boy who's I think he's gonna win the batting title. So yeah.
Perfect. All right. And I guess we'll move on to shortstop then. When Ryan and I can just say ours. For shortstop in the American League, I went with Tim Anderson winning the Silver Slugger. Ryan, who did you have? You're muted. Ryan, you're muted.
Thank you. Can we talk about Michael picking Carlos Correa after he's been so high on Xander?
Hey, he's back.
My connection just
died.
died.
Do you know what Michael's just said in his brain? I'm back. But
all right, so
I need to know why you're picking Correa, Michael. Why are you picking Correa?
I'm trying to figure out my audio. I can't hear anyone at the moment. I'm working on it. Sorry.
All right, so we're gonna move on to third base here in the American League, and
I didn't even say my guy yet.
Oh, I'm very sorry. Shortstop in the AL.
I went with Xander Bogaerts.
I figured it out.
I think Xander Bogaerts is gonna have a big year.
Hold on. Where are we?
Shortstop.
I think Xander Bogaerts is have a good year. He's always had a great bat, so I think he's gonna take Silver Slugger at shortstop. Michael, I need to know why. After having such high praise for Bogaerts, why are you going with Correa?
Honestly, I think it's because I forgot Bogaerts, so I'm going to fix my mistake really quickly because I've kind of forgot that he played shortstop. Sorry. Resume with your normal activities.
All right. So we will go to third base now. And Michael, who is winning Silver Slugger at third base for the American League?
Oh, only the best third baseman in baseball, Jose Ramirez.
1,000%
agree. I also want Jose Ramirez. Ryan, who did you say?
Timeout. What did you just say, woman?
Woman.
I'm looking at you, Michael.
Jose Ramirez, the best third baseman in baseball.
False, but yeah.
That is horrible. That's horrible. Give me Anthony Rendon. I think Rendon's better than Jose Ramirez. Ramirez disappears at the end of the season. September on? Oh, no, scratch that. August on. He's like a ghost. Where'd he go?
I don't know. Maybe he won't disappear this year.
All right, well, let's go to the outfield. And, Michael, give us one of your outfielders for the Silver Slugger.
Let's just do all three. There's no reason to hold it back.
Okay, we'll do all three.
We'll do all three. I don't want to waste forever, and Ryan still has a segment to do, and he's got 5 sections. So that's going to be fun.
We're still doing that?
Okay, we could
There's
do
no
that
way. There's no
Sunday.
way.
Well, okay,
Let's do that
we'll do it
Sunday.
Sunday after the show. It'll be the last segment we do until the off season.
Yeah,
Okay.
please.
Still,
I
either
got
way,
homework.
I would still like to get through these a little quicker, though. I've got Giancarlo Stanton, Mike Trout, and Luis Robert. I'm very high on Luis Robert this year. I think he's going to be one of the big bats in that White Sox lineup.
Yeah, my trio includes Mike Trout, George Springer, and Aaron Judge. Ryan, what about you?
Wow.
Look at the dog.
Yeah.
My dog, Nick. Let's go. Trout, Springer, and Judge are getting the Silver Sluggers in the outfield in the AL.
I like that. I like that. Good for you guys.
Same order too.
That's something special.
He feels left out now. Michael feels left out.
All right, am I doing NL?
Oh, you have DH too.
Oh, DH. Who can forget about DH? Michael, who's winning the Silver Slugger in the DH?
Nelly Cruz, baby.
1000% agree. Ryan, who we got?
Vladdy Jr., baby.
Ooh.
The dude has lost weight. He is swinging the bat a lot better. I think this is Vladdy Jr.'s year to win a Silver Slugger.
Hot takes. Alrighty. And no, I am doing the NL. We're just continuing with the order, and then Ryan, I'll let you finish with the last two that are on there. So the National League catcher, I'm going a little out of the box here. Travis d'Arnaud. I'm going with him. I think he's going to have
How's it out of the box? He won it last year.
Hey, because the obvious answer is JT Realmuto. I don't want to be the obvious answer.
I picked the obvious answer. I'm sorry.
I did too. I went with JT Realmuto. And here's the reason why. He signed a huge contract. He has to basically nut up or shut up. And he's got to do it and win it.
I agree. With all that. All right. First base, Freddie Freeman.
Freddie Freeman.
Give me Freddie. Best hitting first baseman in the NL. Give me Freddie.
All righty. Second base, continuing with the Braves parade, I have Ozzie Albies winning Silver Slugger at second base this year.
So here's the awesome thing. I put someone in the AL, but yeah. Ryan, I went with Whit Merrifield winning the NL second baseman Silver Slugger.
He's predicting a trade. He's predicting a trade.
No, he's not getting traded. Shut up.
That's our first trade prediction of the year.
This is the classic Nick brain fart as of right now, and we will be revisiting this position at a later time.
Michael, I agree with you. I have Ozzie Albies.
Nice. All righty. Shortstop. I'm going with the best shortstop in baseball to me, Trey Turner.
I actually picked one from the NL this time. I went Trevor Story.
I'm going Trey Turner as well. Still underrated. For me, it was between he and Trevor Story, and I see Trey Turner is going to really turn it up this year once again.
Hold on. When we did our top 10 players entering the year, sir, it's supposed to be how they're going to perform in the year. And you put Trevor Story at first and gave me a lot of crap for putting Trey Turner above Trevor Story.
That's completely different. You had Trevor Story at 7th, buddy.
Yeah, I'm going in how they're going to perform this year.
If you had Trevor Story at 2nd or 3rd, but not 7th. That's what our whole thing was when we went at you. Trevor Story is still the best shortstop in baseball, in my opinion. I think Trey Turner's going to have an elite season at the plate.
Okay. All right, that's fine.
Okay, so Kenson Urea is going to win second base, Silver Slugger. No.
I'll write that for you.
Hassan Urea?
Yes, sir.
I think. Do you realize he might not even be playing second?
Yeah, he's probably.
So Colton Wong's going to win it then?
Hey, Ryan seems to be so high on Colton Wong.
Why don't you go with Albies?
I don't want to go Albies.
Go Jeff McNeil. That would, Even though I personally wouldn't do that, I wouldn't do that.
You know what? Okay. Back here. I'm not changing. It's fine. Whatever. Third base.
Alrighty, at third, I have Manny Machado.
I have the best third baseman in the league, Nolan Arenado.
I also have the best third baseman in the league, and the 2021 NL MVP, Nolan Arenado.
Okay. Alrighty, our 3 outfielders for me, obviously Juan Soto, but I've got the other 2 obvious ones of Ronald Acuna Jr. and Mookie Betts.
Yeah, that's what I did too.
Yes, Nick! Woo! That's my dog right there.
My
Still not as fun as
dog.
Ryan, or without Marco. Oh, Ryan ruined the order. He ruined the order.
I still put the same 3 players: Acuna, Betts, and Soto.
Sorry, my contractor is currently taking my screens off my window and doesn't know that I'm live at the moment. That's okay. He's right there. You can see his shadow. He's making his debut here today. All righty, and then we have pitcher. This is a weird one. I went with, and also, did anyone else see that Yu Darvish says that he hopes that they're going to put in the DH tonight?
Yes.
I didn't even know that was a chance. So maybe we won't have to worry about it. All right. Pitcher, I'm going with David Peterson of the New York Mets. He is an elite hitter. I've never seen him hit at a major league level, but the kid batted 250 in the minors. If a pitcher can hit 250 in the majors, it's an easy silver slugger. So we'll have to wait and see.
So it is quite possible that I skipped that. It's not possible. I did skip it. Yeah. So
just like you skipped DH.
By my logic right there, I'm gonna go with someone. I'm gonna go with Madison Bumgarner.
Okay.
Ah, the baby Nick!
Let's go,
Bumgarner, baby, is winning the Silver Slugger in the NL for pitchers.
I will take that.
Hey, Michael, did you forget about Madison Bumgarner?
No, I didn't. I just think that David Peterson, no one knows how good David Peterson hits, but he hit 250 in the minors. I'm not going to pick against that.
All right. I get to finish us off here, guys. And let's head to reliever of the year in the AL.
I'm rolling with Liam Hendricks. Really hard not to.
I'm also doing the same thing.
I can't remember who I picked. I'm pretty sure it was Liam Hendricks. And yeah, I went with Liam Hendricks because he's the best reliever in baseball.
Yeah, you're right. You're very right. Hey,
so,
Ryan, you want to
next up, the NL, the National League.
Yeah.
Give me Devin Williams.
Yeah. Let's go.
You both picked Devin Williams?
That is what happened.
Brusdar Graterol.
See, I would have done that if he was starting the year in the majors.
Guess what? He'll be up still.
I know. I just, that's like 6 games that he's missing.
Oh, 6 games. What a big deal.
Hey,
Brusdar Graterol showed a ton in the playoffs last year. He's got an elite fastball, and he's got some great off speed. Brusdar Graterol, NL reliever of the year. And, gentlemen, let's conclude it all off with comeback players of the year, AL. Michael, go.
I'm going with Matt Chapman. I think that his season is going to be great, and I think that he's going to be a big part in why the Athletics win that division.
I love a good story. Trey Mancini's been one of the more unlucky players with his health conditions, and I think this year he steps up and has a great year this year. And he forgot about Trey Mancini.
Yeah, it's okay.
My guy, Nick!
Let's go!
Trey Mancini, baby! His story is incredible, guys. It really is. And the fact that he is now playing baseball this year is incredible. And I'm so excited to have him back out on the field. And he's going to win comeback player of the year in the AL. Now let's finish it all off in the National League. And you know what? I don't want to hear Michael go first. I want to hear Nick go first.
Yeah, so for me, it's kind of an obvious pick. This guy batted like sub 200 last year, and that's just not something a former MVP does. And so, yeah, Christian Yelich will have a bounce back year this year.
Nick, you're my dog. Because
Christian Yelich. Let's go.
Wait, we got the. Yes, yes, love it. All right,
I'm going to go to someone who's hurt last year. Give me Steven Strasburg.
It's very good.
I think that he's going to pitch really well this year. He's looked solid in spring, had some soreness in his shoulder and missed one start, but he's back and he's looked good. So give me Steven Strasburg here. And Michael, you're not going to close this show out. I am.
I hit the end.
Or I am.
I mean, I'm the one who controls when the broadcast ends. So, that's fine. You can give us a little tune out, but I do have to give updates for the upcoming season, obviously.
You know what? We'll let Michael close it out because he's power hungry and on a power trip.
Yeah, we'll do it this time.
Thank you for letting Nick and I, the two best hosts, just go at it today. Do a tremendous job. This war is not over with Michael. He may have won this battle, but we're going to win the war.
Yeah, we'll let you close out this time. But
just this time. Just this one time.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alrighty, so as we get ready for the upcoming season, obviously we have had an incredible offseason, but this is the final Wednesday show until the next offseason. Sad, but this is the last midweek show. We are only going to be doing one show a week again. We're going to miss the content. We're going to miss having everyone here watching, but it's been so much fun having 2 shows a week, but we are only doing one show a week now because of the setup we're going to have, and we're not going to miss out on 1 day of baseball a week because Sundays we're not missing any baseball with a 9 a.m. show. But Wednesdays, well, we're going to miss a lot of baseball games. So we're not going to be doing 2 shows a week, but we are going to be still providing incredible content as we go throughout season 4 as we get ready. Upcoming episodes on April 4th. That is this upcoming Sunday. We're going to be doing our welcome to the regular season. We're going to just debut our brand new format, do league leaders. We have 4 segments where all of us have our own segment in the show at 5 minutes apiece. It is going to be so much fun. It's going to be a great time. I'm looking forward to it, and you better be here watching that. That is going to be a lot of fun. We're going to be having guests coming on in the regular season. We're still going to be doing some of those fun segments for 20 or so minutes at the beginning of the show. You're not going to want to miss it. Thank you guys for tuning in all season. You're on Running the Bases. Season 3 has officially come to an end. Ryan, your logo is officially being retired as well. You guys will see the logo that I made. Ryan and I are officially going to be tag teaming. I'm going to make the regular season logos. Ryan will do the off-season logos. You're gonna love the regular season logo. It's really cool. I'm so happy for you guys to see it, but thank you for tuning in all off season long. So much fun we have had here. Unfortunately, Marco not here with us today for this final show, but we are going to be all back on Sunday for season 4, episode 1. We look forward to seeing you there.